Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's webinar entitled An Introduction to BuyChemJapan Marketplace. In this presentation, I will introduce you to the inspiration and genesis of our company and its new online marketplace, and give you an introduction to the user experience on BuyChemJapan.com. Then, I will open the floor to questions from you, which will be answered by our founder and CEO, Mr. Masa Oguchi. The broader purpose of our webinar today is to introduce the mission and vision of our company, explain why we believe that the Japanese chemical industry needs a platform such as ours to ensure it has a viable future, and explain the values of our platform to you, our future customers, in as clear a manner as possible. Our company, BuyChemJapan, was established in 2019 by our founder and CEO, Mr. Masa Oguchi, though the inspiration for it was planted over 2 decades earlier during his time studying abroad in Australia. As Mr. Oguchi became aware of the sense of distance between Japan and the rest of the world, he developed within him a burning ambition to find a way to address this problem. Following a near 2-decade career working as a chemical specialist, he first established a chemical trading company, Daishin Corporation, as a business to connect Japan and the world, and then he established BuyChemJapan as a support system to connect Japan and the world. Both of these companies were founded on a shared mission and vision. Our mission, for each individual working for the company and for the company as a whole, is to help Japan reach her potential and contribute to world unity through mutual understanding between herself and the rest of the world. Our vision for accomplishing this is to utilize technology, and more specifically in our case, the technology of an integrated centralized online chemical marketplace, to bridge the gap and increase international communication for everyday Japanese citizens. Before I introduce our marketplace, however, I think it is important to place it into the wider context of the Japanese chemical industry. The Japanese chemical industry is highly specialized and has vested interests, causing a high barrier for entry, and it also has to be very careful in selecting its business partners, as the products it deals in can easily be used for weapons and drugs if they end up in the wrong hands. This creates a conservative and cautious feeling throughout the industry and leads to an over-reliance on business connections and analog transactions. On top of this, most international transactions in the Japanese chemical industry must go through trading companies. Of course, trading companies need to make money too, but these commission charges can lead to artificially high costs, and this can make dealing with the Japanese chemical industry expensive for international buyers. Ultimately, as the global marketplace changes, all these factors may lead to an international decline in Japan's chemical industry. Our chemical marketplace, BuyChemJapan.com, goes a long way to addressing these issues. Instead of the time-consuming and costly practice of relying on a third party, such as a trading company, to help buyers find the right manufacturer for them, the use of digitized manufacturer and buyer information allows for the creation of an accurate and efficient database that allows for instantaneous and accurate matching of the best manufacturer for you. The marketplace also introduces direct communication to the transaction. Instead of relying on the delayed, unclear, and sometimes stilted communication that happens as a result of dialogue conducted via a trading company, BuyChemJapan.com allows for direct communication with the manufacturer you are buying from, allowing for quick, clear, and accurate conversation, ensuring that your requests, questions, and problems can be answered as quickly as possible, creating a more efficient, more rewarding, and closer business relationship. We are sure that having heard this, you are interested in just how BuyChemJapan.com works and what sort of user experience you can expect. So, at this point in the presentation, we will move on to a breakdown of the website and how it works. First, you will be happy to know that creation of an account with BuyChemJapan.com is 100% free and always will be. You can sign in with confidence that your information will be secure and safely guarded, as we are in the process of obtaining ISO 27001, 27017 and 27018 ISMS standards. I will now give a brief description of our sign-in and registration process. This screen is our main page, on which you can find a brief description of what our website can do for you, and a message from our CEO, Mr. Masa Oguchi. The part of the page we are interested in is the page header. On the right side of the header, you can see two buttons, Free Sign Up on the left and Sign In on the right. Our first step is to sign up, so click on the Sign Up button. This takes you through to the account registration page. Simply enter your email address. For security reasons, we recommend a business email address rather than a private one, and click Send. You will receive an email at the account which you entered containing a confirmation link. This link is only valid for 24 hours, so make sure that you click it within that time frame. You're now through to the account registration page, where you need to confirm a few additional pieces of information. Firstly, you will need to enter the type of email address from a list of 4 types. We entered a business email address in our example, so let's select that box. Then, you need to set your password. For our website, your password must be 12 characters or more, and include uppercase and lowercase letters and numeric symbols. If these terms aren't met, you will be asked to re-enter the password. Once an acceptable password has been entered, re-enter it in the confirmation box underneath. Next, we ask that you enter in your details, including your name, job title, company name and job role. In the case of the job role tab, you can make your choice from a range of options in the drop-down window. Finally, select your time zone. You can either scroll through the list freely to find your country, or you can save time by entering the name into the text box. With all this information entered, all that is left is to check the box to show that you agree to our terms of use and privacy policies. Now you can click the blue Register button to complete your registration, and then click Start to begin using the website immediately. Secondly, the site offers a comprehensive search function which ensures that you can have as much support and knowledge as possible to have the confidence that you are buying the chemical which exactly matches that which you wish to buy. You can search by a variety of options, including chemical name, function, end use, and so on, as well as request samples and quotes. All of this can be achieved at the click of a button, highlighting the streamlined, efficient, and intuitive way that we have programmed and designed BuyChem.com. We want you to be as confident in your purchase as possible, and the variety of search functions and the opportunity to make sample requests assures this. In further support of this buyer confidence, each manufacturer and product that we deal with is given a shopfront. A manufacturer's shopfront features detailed information on the company, such as an introduction, their most competitive products, a company history, and factory locations. A product's shopfront has the product's features, basic and specification information, regulatory approvals, main applications, FAQs, and user comments. As mentioned earlier, each chemical page comes with a request for quotation capability, in which the user can request a quotation directly from the manufacturer. Carrying out an RFQ is very straightforward and simply requires the completion of a simple form with various key information. Then you click Confirm, check for mistakes, and submit the RFQ to the relevant manufacturer. The final function I would like to discuss is our chat feature. Our chat allows for direct one-on-one communication with manufacturers, allowing for real-time discussions with the manufacturers you are buying from. By removing the middleman, you are saving valuable business time, establishing a closer and more profitable relationship with your supplier, and you will be able to conduct business with confidence that any questions you may have or any problems you may face can be quickly answered directly from the source. I'm sure from this you can see the clear value that BuyChemJapan provides to buyers. Firstly, efficiency and accuracy are improved. I'm sure you have experienced that, at times, getting a response from a manufacturer can be a slow process. By reducing communication requirements to one click and making communication a direct and one-on-one process, speaking with the manufacturer is much quicker and more accurate, making the whole buying process much more efficient. Accuracy is also improved because, by conducting business electronically, the chance of omitting part of the buying process is removed, and the opportunity for human error is also massively reduced, creating a more accurate and trustworthy process. Secondly, data entry work is reduced. Through an automated system, a database is automatically created, with the requirement for entering product and business data taken care of, allowing your staff to focus their attention on aspects of work that only they can deal with. Thirdly, it will help with the introduction of a paperless system. With information, data, and communication all conducted and recorded on a centralized digital platform, the need for paper is reduced and, in some cases, removed. The benefits of this are multiple, including strengthened document security and confidentiality, easier and quicker access to data, automatic date retention and backup, less expense, and a decreased carbon footprint. Last but not least is the streamlining of data storage and analysis. As a company's data can often be spread over multiple locations, Google Drive, hard drives, different computers, different formats such as paper or digital, the streamlining of data into one centralized database is useful in ensuring all employees have access to the same data in an easy and quick location. This will help with analysing the data, allowing for a greater understanding of where your company stands at any given moment, meaning you can focus solely on improving your position and company strengths. Thank you very much for your attention during this presentation. I would like to now turn you over to our founder and CEO for a Q&A session to address anything that you want to know about what we have missed, or to give you extra details on anything you want to know more about.